What is the sigmoid function in logistic regression? Have you ever wondered how machines can predict outcomes like whether an email is spam or not? This is where the sigmoid function in logistic regression comes into play. So, what exactly is this function? The sigmoid function is a mathematical tool that takes any real number and transforms it into a value between 0 and 1. This makes it perfect for representing probabilities. In the context of logistic regression, which is a popular machine learning algorithm, the sigmoid function is key. Logistic regression is mainly used for binary classification tasks. This means it helps predict one of two possible outcomes like yes or no, spam or not spam, or default or no default. To start, logistic regression calculates a weighted sum of input features. This is a linear function that can produce any real number. However, these raw outputs are not suitable for interpreting probabilities. They can be less than 0 or greater than 1, which does not work for probability values. This is where the sigmoid function steps in. It takes that linear output and maps it to a probability value between 0 and 1. The formula for the sigmoid function is 1 divided by 1 plus the base of the natural logarithm raised to the power of negative x in this case. X represents the linear combination of inputs. The result is an S-shaped curve. As the input approaches positive infinity, the output nears 1. Conversely, as the input approaches negative infinity, the output nears 0. This transformation allows logistic regression to provide not only a classification but also a measure of confidence in that classification. For instance, if the sigmoid function gives an output of 0.88, that indicates an 88% probability that the input belongs to the positive class. A threshold is often set at 0.5. If the probability is above this threshold, it is classified as positive. If it is below, it is classified as negative. Using the sigmoid function in logistic regression is essential. It allows the model to handle classification problems within a probabilistic framework. This is especially useful in areas like risk assessment, fraud detection, and customer churn prediction. Understanding the probability of an event can be just as important as the classification itself. In summary, the sigmoid function in logistic regression transforms linear model outputs into probabilities. This process makes binary classification more interpretable and rooted in probability theory. Logistic regression is a widely used tool in data analysis and decision-making, making it a significant part of the data science and analytics trends today.